Sri P. Bhattacharya.
Honorable Sir, presently we are discussing one of the most important economic reforms of our time. Goods and services tax is proposed to be uniform and comprehensive tax. It will subsume within itself all the current multiple taxes levied by the central and the state government at the various stages of economic activities, from production to consumption. A national uniform tax regime is a welcome step, which the Congress has been advocating since a long time. Former Prime Minister Dr. Monsoon Singh and former Finance Minister UPA government endorsed the provision of this bill. However, the government of the day, which was then the opposition, fought tooth and nail to opposing the passing of this bill. Otherwise, this bill would have been reality long back. So, sir, I feel now our friends should beg to apologize for delaying this bill for a long time. However, we need to ensure that this bill does not result into an unbridled greed of the government tax consumers for the higher revenue. The very purpose of this bill would be defeated if it leads to high inflation, as it being perceived widely by the common man. Sir, direct taxes are levied proportionately according to the income of the individual. Thus, the rich people pay higher income tax rate than the poor one. The indirect tax constantly does not make any such differentiation. Thus, what is rich man pays as tax when he buys a product from the market, the same rate is also paid by the poor man. We do not want a situation in future where the government decreases the share of direct taxes in the government's revenue by increasing the share of indirect taxes. This will be the great economic injustice for the common man. Therefore, we strongly believe that the ceiling rate of the GST should have been specified in the Constitution itself. And I also feel that the cap of 18% must therefore specified in the GST and the IST with the interest of the poor people. Sir, in this regard, I would like to mention one thing, that the common people, the ordinary people, those who are the consumer of the different productions, sir, it is not even clear with this bill how all these people will be protected. This is not at all clear. The bill has also failed to establish a neutral and independent dispute resolution authority, which was provided in 2011 bill in the form of GST dispute settlement authority. This is serious lacuna and violates the fundamental legal principle that no one who is party to a dispute can be judged in their own cause. The GST Council has been given the power of dispute solution, which it itself would be taking all decisions related to implementing and administration of the GST bill provisions. The contention of this present finance minister that the GST dispute settlement authority headed by the judge will be equivalent to handing over the taxation power to judiciary is completely wrong, and in a bad taste. It would serve as an independent authority, and making a retired judge its chairman does not mean that the judiciary will be calling the shot, and it would only mean that the power of the executive is not absolute, and the justice can be served in all cases of disputes through an reliable checks and balance of the system. Sir, I have another 2 points, sir. One is the State Finance Commission, sir. What would be the functioning of the State Finance Commission? Sir, in page 60 of this, the committee report, the committee is perturbed to know that the State Finance Commission in some of the states are either non-existent or even when exists the recommendation were not accepted by the respective state government, the committee understands that each tier of the government draws its power, though the constitution, and there is a clear demarcation of field, though the list 1, 2, and 3 within which each tier has to function, any encroachment by any of them would paralyze the whole system and defeat
You
the
need not read
very
it.
foundation of our constitution. So, sir, questions are coming, very relevant question. What would be the future of the State Finance Commission or their recommendation? How it can be implemented by this act, by changing this constitution? That has to be clarified by the Honorable Finance Minister. Otherwise, sir, the State Finance Commission has to be abolished. So all these things have to be clarified very clearly because it has not yet been clarified.
Thank you very much. Thank you.